Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. At a basketball comp with my partner, so it's a little bit loud. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Just wanted to get a quick live stream together for you guys for based around the Supercross. So obviously the Supercross is on this weekend for you guys in Australia, over in Brisbane, and that's the first round, okay? And there's been a lot of controversy or talk about certain people bringing people over from America, okay, bringing American racers over to be able to race in the Supercross and contribute to the sport and be able to race over here, okay. And there's lots of people saying that maybe some of the racing or the opportunities there with teams should have been given to locals or given to Australians, okay. But what most people have to understand is that motocross and motorsport, specifically in Australia, it's not a charity, okay? And either a motocross teams, factory racing teams, any teams, even privateer teams, they're not a charity, okay? What they are is a business looking to be able to promote, looking to be able to do well, looking to be able to get better, okay? So all the sponsors that contribute to teams, they don't contribute their money into those teams for someone to run last and not promote their brand, okay? Businesses don't contribute money as a donation. They put it in as an investment, hoping or with a likelihood that when they're putting that money into the team, that they're going to get a much higher return back, okay? And in order for that team to be able to do that for the teams that are sponsoring, whether that's with Honda or KTM or Suzuki or maybe even other brands, like if we're looking at brands or sponsors which are completely independent of sport, okay, which aren't related, okay? So maybe we're looking at things like, say, Red Bull, okay, which are sponsoring. Now, the only way for those sponsors to be able to get the best coverage, to be able to get the best time, okay, is being able to make sure that the team and the riders on that team are actually doing well and getting the results that they need to be able to promote those brands, to be able to promote those sponsors so that they're able to stay on board and continue funding. Okay, so there's no point in looking at a team going, oh, okay, the Australians should have been put on there, okay, when there's no when the sport is about trying to get the best people to get the best results. Because at the end of the day, everything revolves around money, okay? Everything revolves around the teams being able to make money. Yes, there are companies out there that will happily give you a donation or they love you, okay, and you've built up a good relationship with them, so they'll give you they'll give you a little bit of money, okay? But most sponsorships, most serious sponsorships, they want a return for their money, okay? They're not putting down hundreds of thousands of dollars to support a team or to support races for someone just to be able to rock up or run 15th or 20th, okay? And that's just fact. Yes, it might be a little bit harsh, okay? Yes, it might mean that that means that you're not one of those people that's going to be able to get a ride, okay? But what that does mean is that you need to be able to be better. Okay, take responsibility for your results, take responsibility for your action. If you're a better rider, if you're a better racer, okay, if you put more time into developing your skills, more time into your nutrition, your training, your flexibility, all of these areas, then what that means is that you're going to have a higher chance. Just be better. Okay, don't blame them, don't blame other people from other countries for you missing out on an opportunity. You control your own opportunities. Simply just be better, okay? Be able to improve your food intake, improve your level of strength, improve your riding, find people to be able to help you, put in more effort, okay? Change things around and do something different. Don't be the person that's continually doing the same thing and then blaming and not taking responsibility for the things that they want, okay? Every single racer is responsible for their own results, and that means you, okay? You're responsible for exactly what happens and the people that work with you. Yes, some things are going to work in your favor, some things are going to work against you, and yes, at times people from overseas, from different aspects of the sport are going to be brought in, which is overall is going to help the sport because we're building it into a higher caliber event. Okay, instead of trying to be the best with the least best people, we're bringing in people from around the world to be able to help build up the sport in Australia, which is an absolutely awesome thing. So all the people that are complaining, you need to look at where you're at with your riding and racing at the moment, okay? And look at where you can improve, because if you were better than the Americans or the guys that they were importing over, you would be the easy choice, okay? They wouldn't have to go overseas to find other people if you were simply just better. And that comes out to being able to improve your riding, improve your racing, being able to work on different areas and trying to be better, okay? Because the people that are best in the sport are the ones that get rewarded. They're the ones that get the sponsorship. They're the ones that get the deals, the factory rides, the paid bikes, okay? The travel, all the rest of it, because they're the ones that have put the most effort in. They're the ones that have been the most successful and have had the best results, because it all comes down to being able to make sure that the teams are getting what they want and the sponsors that are supporting those teams are getting what they want, okay? There's no point in putting someone into a factory team team that's running 15th or 20th, okay, or can't even qualify, and giving them all the best stuff, because then the sponsors that are supporting that team aren't going to jump on board either, okay? They're not going to be able to keep supporting something that it's not bringing them any coverage or bringing them any return, so the team's going to end up disappearing anyway. So it's all about always being able to bring in the best people. But if you're one of those people that's been kicked out, or you feel that you need something a little bit extra to be able to get you into that team, then you need to start doing things differently. Maybe you can learn from the American guys when they come over. Try and model exactly what they're doing. Find out what they're doing. Find out the things that they're doing. How do they prepare? How do they train? What do they do on race day? Try and learn from them. Like, this is the perfect example. You don't have to fly to America to see what the Americans do. The best racers in the world. You've got them coming to you, which is easy, okay? So find out exactly what they're doing and then do it better, okay? You need to be able to constantly work on being able to make yourself better, being able to constantly improve, and not looking for something to blame for not being successful, okay? Not looking for a reason or an excuse for not being successful, for not getting a ride, for not getting a sponsorship, for not getting things the way you want. Because at the end of the day, if the sport's not growing, we don't have good people, no one's going to go watch it. There's not going to be any money there, and it's not going to matter if you get that factory ride or not, or you end up on a certain team, because there's going to be no one there watching, okay? And then the sport's going to be dead. So we need to encourage more Americans to come over. We need people from all over the world coming to our events here in Australia, because that's going to lift the caliber of the sport. When we lift the caliber of the sport, we're able to get more viewers, we're able to have more people attending, we're able to create more money, there's going to be more teams, there's going to be more opportunities for you when we have more people, okay? When we're giving rides to people just because they happen to be the fastest person in the local area, then that's going to be a real issue, because no one's going to sponsor that. No one's going to support an event that no one goes to. No one's going to support a team that doesn't get results, okay? And the whole sport's going to start to crumble down. So it's all about being able to make sure that you're making yourself the best you can. If that means that you're getting challenged, you're having people from around the world which are coming to come and promote the sport, coming to help build it up, that are faster than you, that are maybe taking those top 5 or top 10 positions off everyone else, then that's fucking awesome, okay? Because it's raising the caliber of the sport, it's getting everyone's attention to the sport, it's going to provide more opportunities for you, because the more exciting the racing is, the bigger the names, the bigger the profile of the sport, the more people we get rocking up. The more people we get rocking up, the more sponsors are able to jump on board, the more money they're willing to put in, because there's more viewers there being able to see their brand and promote their brand. So that's something important to note. You need to be able to make sure that you're looking at the long-term picture of the sport, and actually not thinking on a selfish level, or not just thinking about you, thinking about the sport as a whole, thinking about everyone else in the sport as well, and how it's going to grow over the next years. Because we're putting people that can't get results into factory teams, into sponsored rides, okay, when they really shouldn't be there, or there's other people or better options there, then the sport's going to die anyway. It's going to be very, very short-lived, okay? So that's what we need to be able to focus on. Make sure that your success is your responsibility, okay? If you're doing well, that's your responsibility. If you're doing shit, not happy where you are, that's your responsibility as well. Change it up, do something different, go and learn from these guys. You got the best opportunity in the world, you got all these best, fastest riders from around the world coming to race here. Find out exactly what you're doing, get the edge. You don't have to fly to America and do a whole season there, they're coming to you. How easy is that? You just rock up at the track, find out exactly what they're doing, make friends with them, okay, go and talk to them, follow them around, see what they do on the track, see what they do in practice, see what they do in qualifying, see how they prepare, what do they do the day before, find out everything you possibly can about them to make yourself better, okay, and lift your standards. Don't try and drop to everyone else's standards, don't try and be the best out of a lower grade of people or races. Try and be the best with a higher grade of races, okay, and try and learn from it. Encourage the sport to be able to grow, encourage the sponsorship and branding, and help grow the sport to provide more opportunities for everyone. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Bit of a live stream. Just that was something I'd seen coming up a fair bit on Facebook that I wanted to address with regards to mindset and performance. I've got to go back to the basketball, but I hope you guys have a great day. Hope there's plenty of riding and training, and remember, train hard, race harder. Interested in your comments as well, so put them below. See you guys.